Dollar, dollar, dollar. Dirty money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the main channel with another
Kid and C original.
Oh, extra. Welcome back to the channel, man. I know we've been gone for a while, y'all.
It's been a long time.
But we back, you know what I'm saying? Just know, we coming back. They don't even know.
Yeah, we coming back.
Back.
Yeah.
I mean, back.
Yeah.
Back.
Be ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, we got a good one for y'all today. But first, before we get into it, go ahead and let them know what to do.
Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you're always notified when we upload a new video.
Exactly. See, we don't do these type of videos all the time over here on the platform. We got another platform directly for these type of videos. And that are the reactions. But we wanted to react to this one strictly for the main channel. It's basically simply as, do all black people think the same? Do you feel that's true?
Do all black people think the same? No.
No, we don't, because we don't think the same. We live on one household.
No, we don't.
So with that being said, we want to get into it. We want to check it out. We want to let the black people know what it's about. With that being said, you ready, girl?
I'm ready.
All right.
All black people aren't going to be the same.
Cool, and I agree with you. And that's why I'm in the disagree column. I don't need that kind of foolishness around the
All right,
children.
let's fight. What's up?
No, one
You
thing.
need to let old girl get in line here. No, it's
She
like.
needs to fall in line a little faster and then try to show off a little good. But with that, one thing I can see right off the bat is they got different, you can tell each person is from different forms of life.
Yeah.
And I like that, though. Like,
Definitely.
everybody's going to have a different perspective. You can just tell by everyone just how they dress,
the whole
carry themselves, everything. Not being judgmental, but you know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, the obvious is the obvious. Like, that's
The
not.
only thing we missing is one hood nigga from the block.
Well, I mean, we gonna see. Oh no.
The only one I see can
The one
possibly
in the red with the chain.
No,
Oh.
the black back here with the dinners.
Oh man, come on.
You know what I'm saying, but all right.
No,
look
he's
at
just
that.
playing. Why did that have to be the first question? Why? Why do we talk about this all the time though? We talk about this a lot.
You love fried chicken more than I love fried chicken, though. Let's be real.
No, I don't. I mean, I like.
This is her, y'all. Oh, I got a taste from some fried chicken.
I have a taste for it every once in a while, but
You be
I
like,
prefer. But why don't? Why
I'm talking
can't
about
it
the
just be
APs. I'm talking about the APs, not like.
So is
not a
it just
chicken
chicken? Is it just chicken or is it fried? It has to be fried chicken because I prefer baked chicken over fried chicken.
Man,
So
all right, take a real tissue. Let's go and get back into it. Man. You ready?
I'm ready, baby.
All right, go.
Right over here. I thoroughly enjoy fried chicken. I love it. You know, I understand the stereotypes about it and all that kind of stuff, but I love it.
I just don't really like fried food. I'm not really a fan of chicken. I've never ate it, so.
You never had fried chicken?
I have had it. I don't enjoy it. I don't really eat fried foods. I try to eat pretty healthy, so.
You can kind of tell.
Now, baby, we not gonna stop.
No,
we're not gonna pause
I'm just
every
saying.
question.
We ain't gonna pause every question, but I'm like, that's a good one, though. We done talk.
We done talked about that, but I would like to. We know what we think about that, but I want to know what other people think.
Only thing I'm gonna say is with the dress thing. When it comes down to dress, I look at the roots and I look at the tradition and the true meaning and definition behind wearing dress. I don't think dress is just a fashion statement. I think if you really don't truly like deep dive and dissect into it,
definitely,
you should know the history behind
and
the meaning behind.
That's real.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like I'm always on the wrong side of the room.
Would you guys be offended if I had dreads since I'm biracial, since I'm half black and half white? So where is the line? Like if someone's a quarter black?
I'm not gonna sit there and come to your face and be like, you're not 100% black, therefore you can't. Like, that's not my place. However, if you're a white person and you have dreads in your hair, it's like, what does that mean to you? And you're not even wearing them right. Like, you don't even wash them.
I just don't see how a race can own a hairstyle. To be honest, like, hair is hair. There's all kinds of hairstyles in Africa. I still don't think that, like, a single race group can say, this one hairstyle, nobody else can do it but me. Kanye West is invited to the cookout.
He will. Kanye come to your cookout.
I mean, the old Kanye the old Kanye invited, but man, I don't know
what this Kanye can always come to the cookout because you want me to tell you why? Everybody gonna have that one auntie that's 7 straight.
Look, this new one, honey, I don't ever know what I'm gonna get. He gonna come.
What?
He gonna come and he gonna be acting a fool.
But you gonna have that one auntie.
You gonna have that one, yep.
You gonna set him where he needs to be.
He gonna be like,
she gonna say, "Come here, baby.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. Cause I see what's going on in the media. And you with this white woman. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But that's how your auntie gonna talk. They're gonna be real with you, and everybody needs that one real auntie. Everybody got it in their family. You know what I'm saying?
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
This cookout needs to just die. Like, no cookout. Come on, bro. Just go home. Like, there ain't no cookout.
I'm sorry. I strongly agree.
She too real.
I don't like the idea of perpetuating this concept that all black people have to be the same and think the same and act the same. I don't think he's fully understood. People like Kanye are creatives, and he uses like creative speech. And some people just take him at face value or like kind of like the literal sense of what he's saying. And if you did that, every creative could be taken the wrong way.
I disagree with that, Eve. Like, I don't think that he's so creative and that his words are being misinterpreted. Like, he's making very specific phrases. Like, black people chose to be slaves. That's completely untrue, and in my opinion, that's just unacceptable.
But I think that's people misunderstanding what he's saying. I really don't think he's trying to.
How do you interpret that?
No, I think what he's saying is there's a mindset where you know where.
I want to know what he gonna say.
He was trying to bash. He like,
dang, I forgot he even said that. Dang, now what I say after him?
The reason why I think what he was trying to what Kanye was trying to come at when he said that was based off of you have all these black people that are slaves, right? Mm-hmm. You have 2 or 3 people watching over 20 slaves. I think what Kanye was looking at it as, not saying this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking when he said it. But I'm just trying to paraphrase to try to put it in structure. But he possibly could have meant was that why didn't 20 people overtake 2 or 3?
This is the thing.
But you also had Nate Turner who actually did that though. And you see what happened with that. So
And another thing, like us now, we don't know how things were back. We don't know how things were back there. Brainwashing, just everything. That stuff is real and it's strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easier said than done. Like, oh wow, why 20 people couldn't take?
Okay. I'm just saying, like, if he's trying to say it like that, is where there were more slaves than there were slave owners. The slaves could have overtook the slave owner. That's what I'm saying. He could have, but still, again, the statement was wrong. Shouldn't have even been said. Shouldn't even been thought of.
No.
So you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to vouch for him. I'm just saying maybe he was going that way, but maybe he's just dumb enough to make this statement.
Here, so okay, like he was trying to say it in the term of like, you know, it was a choice for you to stay there when you knew that you could have done whatever else to get out, and maybe you would have ended up dead, but it would have been better than being a slave. So I don't. It's not like I'm. Whoa.
This negates the millions of people who did.
Don't you believe that today there are people whose mindset they're corporate slaves, or they're people?
It's totally
different. The
different.
language you use. Kanye's an artist. He's a lyricist. So you can't say stuff like that because some people haven't learned their history yet. And some people don't know that it was millions and millions and millions of blacks who fought oppression, who fought slavery.
But you're right in that he needs to be more conscious of his word choice because there's not everybody who's going to understand that.
And that's why I say somebody as smart as Kanye, I think he's doing this for shock value and for money. And if he's doing that, he's setting people back. And that's why I can't rock with him on that.
What scares me is the second somebody speak in PC or not, or they're able to articulate what they're trying to say well or not, that they're excluded from cookouts and from a culture and from your identity. And I think that's scary because.
So he says, like, my thing is, what he's saying is, so when it comes down to Kanye, where do you lie within your own black community? Like, where do you place yourself amongst your own black community? We're not keeping you away from your own black community. Mm-hmm. Some people keep themselves away from their own black community. Yeah. And that's where I mean, where does he actually lie? Like, do you support, like, truly support,
where does he
without the money, without the fame, without people spending $1,000 for a ripped T-shirt? Where do you actually lie? Because the thing is, a lot of entertainers and influencers actually have more power and control than they possibly think they do, and some probably even know they have this power and control. Kanye, to be honest, even with his clothing line, this is not even on topic, but he could have changed the narrative of how black people looked at fashion. Yeah. We don't always have to put the high price tag just to compete with the Louis Vuittons and these foreign. Those are Eastern European fashions. Mm-hmm. You come from low income. You came from a single mom, providing. Everybody knows a single mom providing cannot provide her son with Yeezys. Yeah. But these kids grow up wanting that. Yeah. And the resale value of it is way too high. She can't even get retail. How you know what I'm saying? You could have redid that and put that as more something affordable and made it where it's still high fashion, but to allow everyone to be able to. Yeah. Could have took a different stance at it.
I'll tell you right now, the more we treat people who are different and isolate ourselves even, I think the worse it is for us long term. And to be honest, we're going to drive more and more people to have closeted feelings and emotions. And this goes back to people saying like, would you rather have a racist next to you that's hiding it, or would you rather have a racist next to you that's letting you know how they feel and you know where they're coming from?
Cool, and I agree with you. And that's why I'm in the disagree column. He can come eventually once we have some conversations. But right now, I don't need that kind of foolishness around the children.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Girl, get on over.
I said strongly agree. It was created to monitor the minority in the group. Back in the day, it was the Irish, it was Italians, and so it's ingrained into the system of policing. And that's the problem. I think we have to reframe what policing is now. And until we do that, it will always be targeting people of color because that's what it was created to do.
Mm-hmm. How you feel on that subject?
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, talking to people don't know. I know.
Well, first, since we're doing the strongly agree, I strongly agree that black men and women are targeted by the police. And I do agree with him. It was, this has been ingrained for like a long time to, against color, so Oh, that's a whole nother subject. To be real,
To be honest, all right. So let me say this, like, all right, how we look at it, like, and even the black community, even I feel like we even got this deep rooted vendetta against the police department as well. That eventually we have to let go to be able to grow with that as well. I'm saying both sides, because remember, so we know this movie been out for what, 2 years. We just watched it, Queen and Slim.
Mm-hmm.
The part where the black guy was the police officer, he was trying to convey to the young black boy, just go home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make sure everything stay peaceful and calm, so I can go home.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to just do their job so they can go home. They're not trying to. Some, not all.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like for me, when I say the police, I'm not necessarily saying everybody is like this. Yeah. Every police officer, everybody that's in the force. I'm not saying that but when I speak on it, I am going to just address it as the police. But everyone is not the same. Yeah. Everyone doesn't think like that. Rather, if you're white, black, whatever. Like everyone doesn't think the same. Yeah. So I don't think that every single one of them targets black men and women. Yeah. But for the majority, I have to say.
And also, that I do have law enforcement in my family. Mm-hmm. A lot of law enforcement in my family. Even law enforcement roots in my family. Yeah. So I do know for a fact they're trained, even taught to look at different things. And most of those things they're trained and taught is to target the minorities, not just black.
Yeah, not just black.
But minorities, whether it be white minorities, black minorities, or Hispanic minorities, no matter what ethnic culture you come from, but they're particularly trained to look for certain things. That's the reason why we're approached the way we are approached. Mm-hmm. We're approached with a guard up situation. Like, let me keep my guard up because I don't respect. Instead of coming at us as human beings, as peaceful, as no matter what the situation is.
It's kind of like you already come knowing, like, guilty. I don't care what you say, I know you're already guilty. Yeah. Without even hearing, knowing the whole stance.
Exactly.
So.
I see it as, like, there's a little bit of a socio-economic piece to it. It's like kind of saying the SEC mostly prosecutes white people. Through, like, years of institutional racism, where there's poverty and there's communities that are kind of, like, have created this, like, perfect storm of issues, like whether it's legal issues, people robbing each other, selling drugs or whatnot. The idea is if you police that neighborhood more, you're going to have more of them arrested.
Can I ask you, like, do you feel like there are equal amount of arrests happening on Wall Street than there are happening in the hood?
Like the white collar, like, crimes are I do think that they're less, like, monitored and less, but without having all the data that I need. But I do feel that they don't suffer as much consequence when they commit crimes.
That's very true. You got to look at the prison industrial complex here too in the U.S. That's huge business. So, and if you look at a group of citizens that have been perceived as no value having to society or whatever, okay, boom, we're gonna push them, we're gonna pipeline them into that system.
Yeah, and I also think that the qualifications to become a police officer are so low, and it's like, my life is literally in your hands, man. Like, if I get pulled over, maybe that will be the day that I go home to be with the Lord, and I think that that's really tough for me because you don't want to be distrustful of the police. Yeah. But they're so incredibly distrustful of us that it's like, you could literally kill me.
My father worked in law enforcement, and he's a black man, so there are some law enforcement officers that don't feel that way. However, I think a lot of it does have to do with fear and the fear of black people. So I think that if we kind of address that fear level and that we didn't portray black people, especially black men, as big scary guys, that would change a lot of stuff.
She's right.
Yeah.
She hit the nail on the coffin.
But I feel like we've touched on that too before with the fear, and you automatically, like, you see a black man and it's.
Even in the black community, we kind of look at each other like they're like, oh, bro, that's a big ass dude. Like, oh no, but I'm just saying. I'm saying jokingly.
Yeah, I know.
We kind of be like, bro, that's a big old dude. But I know he'll knock somebody out.
Yeah.
But my bad. Okay,
my train of thought will be, if I don't say what I have to say when I need to say it. But yeah, I do agree with her. Like I said, everyone is not the same. Every police officer is not the same, but they are trained in the you know, the sense that they're trained in, and it is a fear. It is a fear factor. Yeah. And it's sad, and it needs to be addressed because every black person or every minority, like you said, but speaking since I'm a black woman speaking, and you know, no. Like everywhere, I don't know. My words is kind of like all over the place. I got you. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I got a lot going on in my head right now, so I'm just like, but let's just keep going. Let's keep going. My bad, y'all.
I act differently around people who aren't black. 3, 2.
Good. You kind of my bad. Do you find yourself that way?
You moonwalking. Which one? Which one are you going?
I agree that I act differently around people that aren't black just because, like, corporate America doesn't want to hear me talking, doesn't want to hear me speaking in slang, and I am not happy about it. Like, I wish that it was different, but I feel like I need to do to fit into that group.
I strongly disagree. I am me wherever I go. I'm a proud black man, and I'm going to speak my truth every day of the week. If you don't like it, shit, it ain't on me, that's on you. And I feel like it's a disservice to anyone I'm around if I'm not being my authentic self. Because my white friends might want to hang out with me because I'm black. They want some flavor. So if I go in being something totally different, then
There's two different things. One thing is, are you changing yourself, or are you changing how you're communicating who you are? And I'm changing how I'm communicating who I am, and I still remain the same.
Like, do you have a white voice?
Do I have a white voice? I know, Cole, I'm a black man, trust me. Every black person growing up in America can code switch.
Right.
Move along, man. But here's the thing. The question was, do I act different when I'm in different surroundings? And no. But see, how would I ever be accepted if I'm always code switching? That means I'm always acquiescing to something else. You see what I'm saying?
That is true.
Yeah.
Like legit, because you got to think about even back. Well, go ahead, say, because I can remember. Back when the job I was at, like a couple years ago, legit, I almost lost my job multiple times for being the black person I am. Yeah. Like, the person I am on camera is the person I'm always am. Yeah. Sometimes a little bit more turned, then, you know what I'm saying? But as the years go by, you grow and get older and get wiser, and you learn what to do and what not to do. It just comes with age and experience in life. But me being who I am, nearly lost my job multiple times, and I was told to quit acting black, to confide in, you're in the corporate world, you need to put on your corporate collar, which I'm like, bro, I want to be myself. I don't want to have to wear a 3-piece suit just to come and talk on the phone and not be seen. Why would I wear a 3-piece suit to be seen when most of the stuff I know and most of the stuff I can do more and better than the person who's rocking a 3-piece suit.
That's real.
And that's why I was, even in college, I got praised by a lot of professors. I went in this class, do-rag on, basketball shorts and t-shirts. Professors knew what I did. Students didn't. Because I did a lot when I was in school that provided me with where I was trying to go in the future. And I actually would go and talk to my professors about what I was trying to do. They understood. They actually saw what I was doing. Yeah. Once it got known to the student body switched up on me, and they were like, oh, you put into action. A lot of these people never said 2 words to me until the teachers praised me for what I did on the outside of it. And they actually said, hey, y'all should really talk to him because he actually put this already to work. Oh, really? What do you do? Now I tell them, oh, snap. I didn't gravitate to that because it wasn't real. It wasn't genuine. I'm going to always be me. Yeah.
You should never feel like you have to change yourself for,
no matter if you're black or white,
no matter who you are. Like, you should never have to be you, regardless of the fact. You can be around who you want to be around, hang around who you want to hang around. Yes, there is. We're all guilty of probably, code switching. Yeah. For like the only time I make code switch is for a job interview. Yeah. That's the only time. Other than that, I am my authentic self. You either love me you either love me, okay?
Love me or leave me.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no in between. Like, I'm gonna be myself regardless, but I still know how to be professional.
Yeah.
It's a difference in acting different and having professionalism. I know how to be professional, and that has nothing to do with I'm trying to fit into this group of people. No,
like me, like if we gonna always, like, I don't care if you're a thug or you're a 6-figure man, I don't want you to try to mold to where I'm at. I don't want to feel like I have to mold you. We can all communicate and get along, because something we're going to be able to connect with some type of way if we around each other's presence. Somehow we are, be you, be me, something brought us together at the end of the day where you shouldn't have to fake who you are. You know what I'm saying?
So in order to be accepted, you got to bring you.
Do you guys, when you say code switch, do you mean you change the actual words you say, or do you mean you change the tone of your voice?
I change how I say it, and I change what I say. I will walk into a business meeting different than how I walk into the basketball court. So that's me changing to fit the scenario to benefit the end goal. And I don't view that as a negative. I view that as me focusing on what the end goal is.
But I feel like American society has made black people operate in that fashion. Because nobody asks white people to code switch. They can be white in America, China, wherever. They accept it. We're around like Visa. But I'm the only one that has to go around and say, oh, hi, how you doing?
That's real.
3, 2, 1.
Well, all right, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
One thing we can all agree on.
I love him, man.
One thing they can all agree on. Personally, like, to be completely honest, I want to be open and honest with y'all, just be true to y'all.
Yeah.
One point in my life, I wasn't proud to be black.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, the amount of people I grew up around, I was like, dang, am I supposed to be black? I don't relate with y'all. But as you grow older, you understand that all black people are not the same. We're not all equal. No. And as kids, growing up as children, I hated being the black person I was, because I was talked about where my skin color. I was black, I was charcoal, I was midnight, I was blacker than black. I was like, bro, what? Like, from the verbiage, the way I say my words, I was feeling like I had to condone myself and drop down to them. When I did drop down to them, I still wasn't cool enough to be. And I'm like, bro, I guess I'm not black then. And it used to make me not be proud to be black. But as I grew older and developed who I am today, I'm proud of who I am.
It's all
and I'm proud of where I come from. Because where I come from defines on who I am now, and my journey in life defines on who I am now.
Well, I'm a proud black woman.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely understand. I'm proud to be black. I will not change who I am for nobody. Like I said earlier, you either love me or you love me. Like, ain't no in between. Like, you can kick rocks. Like, I am me. You know what I'm saying? And I am me. Like, period. And I feel like me being my authentic self and being proud, being a proud black woman at the end of the day, like, it gravitates, like, to people. Like, I would never change who I am. Like, period. And if you're like, if someone feels like now, if you're a kid watching this or whatever, and you feel any type of way like he felt at one point, please reach out to me. I'll talk to you. And I'll like uplift you, because I don't want anyone to have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because that is real. That's real. That's really real.
All the way from the racism and everything, you used to hate that I'm black because of what I had to deal with. Like, and I didn't fit in. It was like I didn't fit in with my black side. Then if I go over here, I get the racism. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be like, you kind of real. I don't want to be black. I don't want to be who I am. But as you get older and you know what I'm saying, redefine yourself.
That's sad. No one should have to feel like that. But
at the end of the day, you still grow up.
Yeah.
Just grow up and learn to be proud of who you are.
I'm glad that we all strongly agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, we can have these discussions and like still go home knowing that we're family, and I love I love being black. I love that blackness is expressed many different ways. It's not just one way.
I'm proud to be biracial. I'm proud of my immigrant half, proud of my black half. My ancestors fought their own freedom from slavery.
Yeah, I love being black. I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, yeah, it presents its challenges, but I couldn't fathom being something else. So I am very proud to be an African American in America.
Yo, this was a dope topic, bro. Especially in Black History Month, where we right now. Yo, this is one of the best times to talk about this, though.
And I hate that, like, I don't like to make these videos super long. So
but
that's why I can't really express everything I want to express. I have like a million things like going through my head, and I love these type of conversations, these topics,
dialogues,
so that we can, have this conversation, and like your view on things may not be my same view, but at the end of the day, we can kind of, meet in the middle and understand each other. So
yeah,
I love it.
Yo, if y'all love these type of things, let us know in the comment section down below so we can, if y'all enjoy it, y'all love it, we'll bring it back more on the platform. If y'all don't, let us know as well so we can, know which direction we need to move forward. Because we don't want to sit here and do something where y'all might not like. Just be open and honest with what y'all want for us to see, especially here on the main channel. Speak to us.
And if you can, also, I don't know if you just said this, but because sometimes I tune out a little bit sometimes. But if you can, in the comment section down below, kind of answer the questions as it goes as well, so that we can just kind of see where everyone's head is at.
Exactly, man. Most definitely with that. But as always, man, y'all know who we are. We are Kid and C, but we do a little something different over here on the channels. But as always, we want you to simply stay you, stay true. No, hold on. I said it wrong. We want you to always stay blessed, stay true, stay you, the original you. As always, man, we are QLC. We are
Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.